Raider Nation, what's going on? This is the Raiders Report. I'm Mitchell Renz. Let's get right into that Raiders news. The Raiders have acquired a 5th-round pick in the NFL draft. The Raiders acquired that pick from the New England Patriots. As part of the team trade terms, the Raiders will receive the 159th overall selection in exchange for wide receiver Cordarrelle Patterson and Oakland's first compensatory selection in the 6th round, which is the 210th overall pick. The next bit of news I got for you, Oakland traded fullback Jamize Olawale. So, the Raiders will have traded now the 6-year veteran Jamize Olawale. The Cowboys sent Oakland one of their 2 5th-round picks in exchange for both Olawale and one of Oakland's 6th-round picks. Olawale joined the Raiders from the Cowboys practice squad back in 2012. The next bit of news I have for you, Oakland has 11 picks in the 2018 NFL Draft. I've been asked a bunch on Twitter, how many picks do these guys have with all the moves they've been making? And the answer is 11. Their most since 2017. Prior to the Patterson and Olawale trade, Oakland had 6 6th-round picks and none in the 5th. Now the Raiders draft is this. They have draft picks in round 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 in round 5, 4 in round 6, and 1 in round 7. Raiders Nation, thank you so much for tuning in to the Raiders Report. My name is Mitchell Renz. Please follow me on Twitter at MitchellRenz365 so I can get that nice little check mark. We're going to be now heading into some rumors, so you need to understand my rumor scale. 0 Chucky heads, tuck rule, tuck that, no chance of this one happening. 1 Chucky head, small shred of truth, I like to think 25%. 2 Chuckies, people are talking. This one's a coin flip, 50-50. 3 Chuckies, pretty likely, 75% chance. 4 Chuckies, believe it baby, 100%. Next rumor I have for you guys coming up, NaVorro Bowman. Is there an offer from the Oakland Raiders? He's been a main guy that we've seen a lot of here on the Raiders Report, but there's 4 Chucky heads. Believe it, baby, there is a offer on the table. Bowman was an absolute force for the Raiders last season, but questions remain if he's going to return. Victor Ford of The Athletic, the Raiders have made an offer for Bowman. Last season, Bowman gave the Raiders a true presence, and it's the reason why he's regarded as the Raiders' highest priority this offseason. Both Bowman and the Raiders have expressed mutual interest in retaining his services, and with so many holes to fill, a return by Bowman would prevent another critical need from forming. The next rumor I have coming up for you guys up on the board, Ndamukong Suh, is he headed to Oakland? There was a report last week by Adam Schefter that said he could have been heading there, but this forced now an SB Nation guy to write about it. I'm going to only give this one, though, 2 heads because I don't know how likely this one's going to be happening. This led to an SB Nation writer that Suh was going to land with either Washington or Oakland for 3 years and $45 million. According to Spotrac, Suh was worth $14.2 million. Oakland was a popular rumor destination for Suh in 2015. However, I don't know how likely this one's going to be. The Raiders finished with only 31 sacks in 2017, which ranked 24th in the NFL. Landing Suh is a rumor that we're going to monitor definitely all offseason. The next one I got for you guys coming up, rumor, will Marshawn Lynch remain in Oakland? Another guy who we've been talking a lot about, but this one's only 3 Chucky heads, pretty likely. More Lynch rumors, especially after they signed Doug Martin, have surfaced. Oakland, though, will pick up Lynch's $1 million roster bonus. It's not much money, but it can be taken as a sign that Lynch is in Oakland's 2018 plans. For your fantasy football nuts out there, the Raiders are shaping up as a running back by committee under offensive coordinator Greg Olsen. The next rumor I have for you guys coming up, Eric Decker. Is he headed to Oakland? Visiting Oakland? Well, you're going to find out after a word from our sponsor, Game Time.
Did you know that ticket prices can actually go down right before the game? That's where Game Time comes in. Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time from thousands of trusted sellers, then shows you all the best deals. So we can get tickets at the last minute for up to 60% off. Download Game Time now.
Is Eric Decker visiting Oakland? 4 Chucky heads, believe it baby. The meeting with the Raiders marks Decker's first visit of free agency. In Oakland, Decker could become the number 3 wide receiver on the depth chart that already includes Amari Cooper and Jordy Nelson. Decker was a late surprise cut by the Jets last year, leading him to sign a 1-year deal with the Titans. He fell a little flat on his face in Tennessee, recording only 54 catches, 563 yards, and 1 touchdown. So, I got a reaction for you guys. Should the Raiders sign wide receiver Eric Decker? If you think they should, throw up that heart with a yes. If you don't think they should, give me a no, give me a like. Next rumor I got for you guys coming up on the board, Eric Ebron. Is he headed to Oakland? We've been surfacing, we've been looking for a tight end, but I'm going to give this one only 2 Chucky heads. people are talking. The Lions released former first-round pick tight end Eric Ebron last week. According to Adam Schefter, the Lions releasing Ebron gives Oakland a prime opportunity to stack the position with quality players and well-suited roles. Ebron will not be 25 until April 10th and has already had 186 catches for 2,070 yards and 11 touchdowns. Though Ebron has a huge catch radius and possesses a big frame for a quarterback at 6'4", 250 pounds, his hands can be somewhat suspect at times. The last rumor I have for you guys, Bruce Irvin. Is he going to play defensive end? This one I'm going to give only 3 Chucky heads. Pretty likely. I would love to give it 4, but it's only 3. The Raiders have been looking for an edge rusher all offseason. NFL insider Adam Caplan appeared on SiriusXM this weekend and said, "My understanding is the Raiders are making some changes no one knows about. One of them is Bruce Irvin is most likely going to play defensive end going forward. Also, John Gruden may have hinted at this move in this year's scouting combine. I know Bruce Irvin," said Gruden. "I really think he's playing a difficult position because he's really an edge player." Then, Bruce Irvin tweeted out, "No more dropping in coverage," with the praise emoji with the hands up in the air. Irvin is pleased with his new defensive scheme, perhaps eyeing his first double-digit sack season of his career.